I think over the years that I've played on the professional golf tour that the driver has probably been the most important club in my bag, and I was always able to put the ball in the fairway, which made the game so much easier. You're going to find a lot of guys hitting balls here this morning that are going to hit different types of drives. They have different ideas about how they want to hit a drive. Billy Casper, for instance, likes to start the ball out to the right and bring it back into the fairway. Where you take someone like Bobby Nichols, he's a big, strong guy, and he hits the ball an awfully long ways. He probably outdrive the rest of us 20 to 30 yards a lot of time. Then you get little Jerry Barber, and I tell you what, this guy can play, and he plays a little different type of shot too. He hits the ball from left to right. And everybody has a little different idea about the driver, but I think what has made me be a good driver over the years is basically just good fundamentals, and I've always had good feel with my hands. I could always work the ball right or left, and I just think that the driver was the most important club to me over all these years. And I think the one thing I think about when I'm hitting a drive is I try to set up and keep my head very still and let everything just rotate around my head. And I think that's probably the reason I drove the ball so straight in all the years I've.
You know, I think the driver is the most important club in the bag because it consumes 50% of the distance on most of the golf holes. I find that I like to draw the ball. I aim to the right, I pick a target out on the right side of the fairway, and I try to carry my swing right out at it, and because of my swing from inside out creates a hook or a draw that brings the ball from the right side of the fairway back into the center of the fairway.
Just try to keep the driver low and slow. That'll be a very good tip that I know that would keep you abreast of what you're trying to accomplish. There we are.
They're trying to hit, and they hit hard, and the force of jerking and quick in the backswing. I think one of the best exercises in the world for the average player to get release and everything else is just stand there and take a couple of swings, and particularly when they're in the practice field, just like baseball. All the action is there. Then all they have to do is gradually move the club down a little bit, change your plane, and there's the same action. And that way they'll get a lot of release, and they'll get away from that quick hitting. Simplest thing in golf is to do that, and I'm telling you, the average golfer I've found throughout the country, right on the golf course in Pro-Ams, improve quite rapidly. Make a simple turn. Again, keep your eyes at your target of where you want to go, and take a smooth swing right down the fairway.
You know, as many shots are missed playing golf by trying to hit it too easy as it is trying to hit it too hard. Certainly on the tee shot, you want to get your maximum distance. My feeling there is that you should swing at it as hard as you can, as long as you're able to maintain good balance. When you finish the drive,
well, perhaps you will have noticed that I try and repeat myself with whatever I do. For example, I make sure that I get the correct grip, my stance, and I try and take a nice slow tempo, because all my golfing career I've been bothered with a very quick swing. I naturally do things very fast, so I have to try and slow myself down and not be too ambitious and try and hit the cover off the ball. So there we go. My first movement is to see that I've got the correct grip. I take my stance and I think about a nice slow tempo.